Hello everyone, don't mind me, appearing on your For You page for the first time in a smidge. That's definitely not the understatement of the year, or the only statement of the year for me. Alright, sorry, this is not going to be a running gag that I haven't uploaded in a year, alright? My bad. But first things first, I do want to wish y'all, a happy holidays and a happy new year, and also a happy holidays and a happy new year for last year. Okay, I literally said I wasn't going to make it a meme, but I gotta wish you guys happy holidays for all the years that I've missed. And that being said, I think I have a couple things that, I gotta address in this video. Some things that, said before I just straight up vanished like Aang from Avatar, when the world needed him. I guess y'all don't need me. I'm just a little depth goober. But I still pulled an Aang, I would say. But anyways, I got a couple excuses as to why I left. First off, I got a puppy, and let me tell you guys, having a puppy that takes up so much time, they are so high energy. Also, number two, I got engaged. That's a pretty big thing. I don't think that was, super time intensive like a puppy, but it is still a big thing. Just so y'all know, I guess, the more you know. Okay, where did... Oh my god, he's right there. Depth geometry saved me. Let's go. But the final thing I would say that happened... Oh, hello. Is that... Actually, I completely forgot. Oh, no. I created a whole new channel that got, way more successful than Ultisgaming did. And I think it, already surpassed Ultisgaming's, 8 or... I don't know. Maybe it's 6 or 5 years of growth in 1 month. Brother, that channel has been doing so well. And while I gotta say, I don't think numbers is everything. I don't think, it having more subscribers is, more important or makes it more important than this channel. You know what is more important? Paying rent. And because of that channel, I've now become a full-time YouTuber, so I kind of gotta dedicate, a lot of my time to that channel and prioritize that channel over this. Alright, I just got omnommed. But yeah, that's kind of happened over the course of the past year, so that's kind of where I've been, just uploading and growing on, that channel instead of this one. But I have found that I've really missed, just playing depth and also making videos on this, so I kind of want to hop back, but this channel is definitely going to be lower on the priorities, so you guys might get, it's not going to be every 3 days a new video. We got a shark over here. But it should be, it also definitely shouldn't be once a year like my, past year track record is. Also, I've been doing some thinking. Oh. Brother got yoinked by a spazzy great white, I guess. God, I forgot how much I disliked great whites. They chonky, aren't they? Yeah, they definitely were. I remember not liking them at all. But yeah, I guess, update for this channel is I've been thinking, and YouTube really doesn't do well when you have multiple topics for your channel, because you eventually start to grow 2 separate viewer bases. And when you have half of your, viewers on your channel or half your subscribers not in certain videos, like my horror videos, you start to realize that YouTube really hinders the growth on them, because they're like, dang, your own subscribers don't even watch those videos? Oh, that was bad. I got yoinked. But yeah, basically YouTube is if your subscribers don't like your own videos, then we're not gonna push it to anyone else. And I think my horror game videos have been doing very bad because of that, so I kind of have to choose horror game or depth game videos, for this channel at least. I guess I could create another channel and, have the other type, I could make another channel and do, I don't know, horror game while keeping this one on depth, but regardless, I have to keep this one on just one topic, and I've decided I think I'm gonna keep this one with just depth videos. Okay, I'm not doing so hot. Where on earth did that bull go? Y'all saw him. He definitely was just right here. That's gotta be the okay. Okay. Come on. Oh. Pretty sure I heard the great white somewhere. But yeah, so this channel is probably going to be, just depth going forward. It's going to be uploaded on infrequently. It's not going to be too common. Maybe expect, I don't know, once every 2 weeks, although I really think any kind of scheduling, or maybe once every 1 week. But for real, any kind of scheduling is just not a good idea, because there's not going to be a plan, all right? It's going to be upload whenever a video is ready. And also, I think the last thing I have to mention in this video, because it's going to be just kind of an update video as to what's happening. Okay, brother. No way you missed the stationary lad. All right, there we go. We got another boop. But yeah, so the last thing I want to talk about is Depth's future. Now, if you guys were to ask me, I don't know, 4 years ago when Depth would end, I thought it would have ended that day, all right? I think I think Depth's like surviving way longer than I thought. If you were to ask me 3 years ago when Depth would die, I'd be like, yeah, right now as well. 2 years ago would have been the same answer. And I think the thing that I've learned through all of this is I have no idea when Depth is gonna die. I'm just a goober who's playing the game and realizing I guess the community is still playing it. So in the past, I had like no idea when this game was actually, you know, gonna die. But just recently, it came to our attention that Depth, or at least the IP of Depth, was just bought by a company called Ammo Box. I think it's a pretty small company, not much larger than Digital Confectioners as far as I'm aware. Could be completely wrong about that, but just the fact that another company bought the Depth IP, brother, who knows what that means? I mean, I feel like it'd be a little silly to buy a whole IP of a game and then just squat on it and not do anything. So I feel like there has to be something from them buying the IP, whether it be, you know, like Depth Remastered, Depth 2, or like, which I pray they don't make on Unreal Engine 5 if they were to do that. But yeah, it could be those, or it could be just, you know, continuing events on Depth, which I really doubt that's going to be the case because that's not going to earn them a lot of money. Oh, looks like the game ended. I guess I'll continue my yap session in the next match. All right, it's actually been a little bit for me to get into this match, so I kind of forgot what I was talking about, but I know it was something to do with, you know, Depth's future and it being bought by Ammo Box. I'm pretty sure they're going to be doing something with Depth, you know, whether or not it be Depth 2 or something, they gotta be doing something. Otherwise, it'd be silly that they even bought it. So I'm a little bit hopeful. I'm not, you know, too convinced that anything's gonna happen, but hey, we got our fingers crossed, all right? Oh, yeah, you get yoinked. Also, I kind of found some old friends here. We got Floodgates. We also got MSN. We got Carrot and Verga. Yeah, there's actually a lot of new players that I don't even really recognize, which is awesome to see because that was like a huge problem in Depth in the past, although since me taking a little bit of a break, and I think a lot of other veterans took a break, I'm pretty sure that, you know, revitalized Depth's, you know, player base just a little bit. Okay, I got cooked there. Oh, look, but we scaling. All right, let's get that, you know, hangry and level 2 whip. Bro, I always love Thresher. I feel like this is like one of my go-to fun sharks, even more than Big Eye, because while Big Eye's probably more fun, okay, yike. While Big Eye is more fun, I think it's a little more risky because you know, you're definitely dependent. Oh, wow, that was bad. You're definitely more dependent on, you know, the divers being okay. That's wild. But yeah, you're definitely more dependent on the divers being, you know, inside and just choosing not to just choose your straight counter and, you know, just start grabbing stuff outside, be in open water. Also, if your partner goes hammer, you're absolutely cooked. Anyways. Oh. Has this dude got a DPV? Oh, that's wild. What is he doing? Oh my god, I'm actually... Nah. He was about to go in. I really wanted to see how far he was just gonna go. My man was zooming around. Oh, yoink. Damn, that wasn't the best, but hey, at least we can get level 3 whip now. Also, sorry if my commentary is bad. I know it is, but like, brother, it's been so long since I've actually talked while playing a game, so I feel like I'm gonna cut myself a little bit of slack here. It just feels so unnatural to be talking while playing. But yeah, I hope you guys have been good, because I know it's been... Oh, nah, dude. Oh, there... Yo, did I just get a triple? Let's frickin' go. This is where we start scaling. We also got, you know, PT. Let's go, Floodgates. I do remember this guy. It's hard to remember everyone, because I know there's a lot of names that I'll be like, oh, I recognize that name, but I don't even remember if... I don't even remember if we were, like, friends or not or whatnot. But yeah, there's... definitely going to be a lot of that as I try and get back into Depth for my videos. Also, for my future videos, they're definitely going to be like the ones I've been doing. I think I'm going to make a copper video coming up pretty soon. I might do, what is it, the how-to series, because like I kind of had a how-to on each shark, or I was going to want to do a, you know, a how-to kind of tutorial, except for maybe Great White, because Great White's just... Okay, that's bad. No, my guy pulled out the volley. I no fan of volley. I remember I put out my tier list on volley, and then all of a sudden a whole bunch of people started playing with it. I don't actually think it's, you know, completely my fault, but I also believe that, you know, it definitely contributed to some people playing volley a little bit more so, even though I remember saying, like, you know, please do not use volley, it's just gonna make the game not fun for newer players. Although I guess it's kind of valid for them to go against me in this match because the life total is not exactly equal. Okay, the fact that he knew I was there is crazy. Oh. There's no way, dude. I thought I flicked up. Okay, that's cringe. That's cringe. All right, let's try and go back after him. Oh, wait, that's a different guy. Is that a skip skin? I think that's a skip skin. Oh, yeah, here we go. Oh, nice. That's crazy. They had mines. Anyways, I'm going to be grabbing Blood Feast. I know this is probably a pretty surprising upgrade for a lot of people to be seeing on Thresh, especially over Vitalized, but I don't know, man. I've been finding Blood Feast to be just so handy. Yoink. Oh, damn, that was a good shot. I didn't even think they had a line of sight to me. Oh, no. All right, let's grab this seal, and then I think we can probably start... Oh, nice. No, do not be shooting me. All I'm doing is killing you guys. Not a worthy reason to kill me, all right? But anyways, it looks like we're in the end game. I'm probably gonna end the video after this match. Okay, that's kind of crazy. I didn't even hit the sensor, sensor, bro, I don't even know the names of these things anymore. The shark shield, yes, that's what it's called. Yeah, that's how you know I'm out of stuff, out of practice. Damn, I'm even hesitant to go in there. Oh, okay, we got a mine. Let me blow that up. Not that it's really, you know, a tight game, but I just want to ensure that nothing really embarrassing happens in the future, because that would be bad. All right. Oh, he got him. Let's go. All right, my teammate's actually not that bad, though. Yeah, he kept up with me. Holy shit. But anyways, this video is kind of me just saying, you know, I'm going to be making some more depth videos in the near future, so be looking out for those. It's not going to be too often, but I'll catch you guys in the next video. Thank you so much for watching. Peace.